Yoon Suk-yeol became president of South Korea in 2022. He used to be a prosecutor. He promised to be tough on bad guys and dirty dealings. But things got messy fast. His approval ratings went way down. People said he was abusing his power. His opponents said Yoon was using his position to go after his political enemies. They pointed to investigations of people who didn't like him. These investigations led to people wanting to remove him from office. Things got really tense in South Korea. People started protesting in the streets. Yoon's supporters defended him. They said he was just trying to get rid of corruption. They said his opponents were trying to undo a fair election. The country was split in two. As things got worse, Yoon did something big. He declared martial law. He said it was because of threats to national security. This shocked a lot of people. It seemed like a really extreme reaction to the political problems. It made people worry he was trying to take all the power for himself. The way martial law was declared was a mess. Nobody knew what it meant. It wasn't clear what Yoon was allowed to do now. Even the military seemed unsure about enforcing the new rules. This confusion made the political crisis even worse. It made Yoon look weak and clueless. It made people question if he could even run the country. Other countries started to worry about what was happening. In the middle of all the martial law confusion, something huge happened. A judge issued an arrest warrant for President Yoon himself. The charges were related to the corruption investigations that had been causing him trouble. This had never happened before in South Korea. Investigators moved fast to arrest Yoon. They went to his house, ready to take him away. But Yoon's security team stopped them. A tense standoff began. The investigators said they had a legal warrant. Yoon's security team wouldn't let them in. They said arresting a president was against the rules. The standoff went on for hours. The whole country was watching. Finally, the investigators gave up. They left without arresting Yoon. The immediate danger was over, but things were still very unstable. Trying to arrest a president was new for South Korea. The country was deeply divided. Nobody knew what would happen next. Yoon was still president, but he didn't have much power anymore. The charges against him were still there. It wasn't clear if he could still run the country. The political crisis could make South Korea very unstable. The situation is changing all the time. The whole world is watching to see what happens next in South Korea.